sorry. Come on, Eustace, you motherfucker. Fucking shit.
What?
We're live, buddy.
Oh, come on. Sorry. I didn't think we were. I apologize to everybody here. I was just throwing
swearing up a
F-bombs
storm over there.
I was actually encouraging.
It's true.
Eustace.
Those were positive swears.
Those was encouragement. Did you ever see wedding, whatever it's called, couples retreat? Encouragement.
No, I have not seen
actually.
Encouragement. Remember the yoga guy? The yoga.
Yeah.
Sorry.
If what? I don't think so. I think they're just references to movies that I don't watch.
Couples retreat. It was funny.
I think it's only like songs and Pac sings.
Yeah, even those, I don't know if those count.
My favorite is when he starts and then he's like, or something like that.
All right, Kale, just score a goal, end the game.
Bam! Was that a post?
I think so. My take on this game was Nathan McKinnon gets 2 points in the first period, and then the Avs forfeit.
Can you forfeit?
Tiff broke something.
Way to go,
I
Tiff.
just saw you messing with the cords.
I was plugging my mic in.
Yeah. Way to go, Tiff.
Oh, what a pass. And a
He's
goal.
going to drop it.
These are new boards,
I
damn
didn't
it.
get tipped by the goal. The D.
There you go. There you go.
Hey,
Buddy,
well,
that's probably the best first two shifts in a long time.
Casey and Val both get a point right there. So
Thanks for watching the pregame, guys.
AJ hot on the pregame for
Yeah.
sure.
What a play from
Should've put money on
Lecky at the red line right
Gosh
before
darn it.
sick.
I mean, not everything leading up to that was.
I mean, right there, you
beautiful.
just saw it right there.
That sucked. That shot kind of sucked. But this is unreal play from Casey here.
Doink.
Yup.
Yeah. Yeah.
Goalie got to have that.
Brett Kulak is like, I'm not putting any effort into this game at all, fellas.
He's goddamn it, I'm a plus player now, I'm a minus
It's
player.
game 82. I am not blocking that.
Yeah, right? Sacrifice. No.
This could be ugly. Come on. Oh. Let's get
So obviously
Parisi
we
going.
still have a postseason to go through to kind of figure some of this out, but next year, Ross Colton still 3C, or do you move him to wing and try and go find an actual center that is like good at it?
I mean, Ross Colton's fine at it
They're fine.
for a 3C.
Okay.
But, like, the question remains, like, is Landy a hockey player?
All right.
Because if Landy's healthy, your wings are pretty full in the top six anyway.
Yeah.
Freaking rights. What a play by Walker there.
So if Landy's, I don't. Never mind.
I don't know.
I'm just not interested in the Landy part of this.
And
Yeah.
you can't have the conversation
Yeah.
without that part.
Exactly. You are correct. That's why
I get it.
I'm good.
Oh, what a play. Oh, what a play. What is this, the Harlem Globetrotters?
No, it's the Bakersfield Condors.
True. Oh, Skinner's going to lose 16 pounds tonight. Oh, Eustace. Nice play.
I mean, Ross Colton just had a better year than Alex Newhook did as your 3C. So, like...
Colton sitting on, what, 39 points? Like,
Yeah, and, like, I understand Newhook got hurt, and, but Newhook was not an everyday center for Montreal. I don't even know if he was a center by the end of it for Montreal.
Right here.
I don't think Ross is the guy you move. The guy you move is
Miles Wood.
Miles Wood. Yeah.
That's a really nice play from Middlestat. Right?
There you
That's
go.
him? That pass across?
Forgot to show you, like, right here.
Hell yeah.
So that's a good one.
Is that Jax?
Yeah.
Nice.
It was any time. Loved it.
We had a great conversation.
he was
he's
awesome. He
He's
was awesome.
awesome. Like,
Yeah.
He's like, hey, bring me back anytime. Is that a haircut? That is. It's a mini haircut.
I don't know if it is.
Yes,
I think
it
it's
is,
just
'cause
brushed.
it's-
I think
here's
he's just
recovered.
combed it. I think he's
It's-
combed
no.
it.
He's just cleaning it up for the
Not.
postseason.
I think it's just a little trim. Its
Yeah.
ears were covered.
I'm with you.
I think it might just be slicked around the ears.
No, I don't think so. It was too bushy, like, you know. So this looked clean. This looked clean there, which is a good sign.
Holy shit. New Hook averaged almost 17 minutes a game
In the
this
games
year.
that he played, yeah.
Real
He
happy
played,
there.
he played 55.
Yeah, like,
So
like
it's not like he,
No, I know.
you know.
Real happy there. Likes the guys. He
Happy for
a
him.
lot of young guys, and I think
he had
was a
34
good-
points.
He was a good fit in there.
P.S. If you haven't gotten our new shirts, they're available.
Yeah. Tiff, can we advertise those?
Halifax homies included.
Got to get that one while you can.
Yeah, clock's running on that one for sure.
We'll say while it's hot, but it's like get it while it's relevant. It is a dope shirt, though.
It's great.
God, that's a lot of losses when scoring first.
Yeah, usually it's like 2-3. You know.
Yeah, it's usually like a couple in regulation and then a handful in overtime. 15 losses when scoring first is an outrageous number.
Cogs is not going to come back, fam. Don't worry. He's a free agent at the end of the year, and he's done.
We said that last year.
I know, but you can't do it again.
Move. Oh, he's changing. That's what a pass.
Hell yeah.
Hard on pucks. I love it, man.
Boom.
Okay.
Buddy, they are like
That's a Mac point.
that's
That
a
is
Mac point. I think.
I'm pretty.
Well, Taze gives it to.
I don't want to say anything about who has possession anymore, but
Yeah. Because I think it comes off Mac off the wall and then up high.
Taze to Miko.
to
to
Miko
Miko,
and then in.
So it should be a
Mac
secondary,
point.
but
Okay, McCarr. Does he touch
McKinnon
it?
right there
Yeah.
definitely has. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
clean.
okay, that's a
Mac
point.
That's
Yeah,
a Mac.
sure.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
My-
So he ties.
Man, you making me doubt myself on that? I thought I was like, I knew I had it.
So he ties Peter.
Yes.
What a shot!
Please don't.
Should get the DMX barking sound effect from that one song where he barks.
That one song?
I mean, it's like all of them, but
There's a dude on TikTok who has a whole bit where he says, I'm listening to DMX songs until he barks.
it's 4 second long.
Exactly. And then it starts playing and you hear him bark and then the video ends and I'm like, this is a great bit.
There's my favorite version of that guy is chat, if you're a child, cover your ears. There's a guy on YouTube who does that bit where he's rapping and he's like, rapping until I say something gay. And every time the beat comes in and he was like, I was sucking dick behind the Wendy's.
What? What? I'm gonna need you to share this. I got some new raps to learn, I guess.
Does Eustace have a shot against the Spirit?
No. I'm not sure they have a shot attempt, let alone one on net, man.
No, but I'm talking about by the end of the period.
I bet he'll have two.
Oh.
They're gonna call a penalty on the Edmonton. That's
I think they are.
oh man. Oh my
Oh yeah,
God.
the boys are jumping over the board already. They're like, Hooking. Whoa. Miko's not over the board.
I might get a
Oh, TV time.
dog
Yeah.
barking sound effect
He
for
knows the game.
when Nate scores.
I think I'm
Let me
waiting.
know what you think.
You're up 2-0. His night's over. Okay.
Maybe one more. Maybe one more. Whoa. Weather was so shitty today. You know, from like yesterday to today, it's like, whoa.
Yeah, so I was burning up in my office last night. I'm watching TV, hanging out, and I'm on fire. I open up the office window, leave it open because it cools down my entire office, bathroom, bedroom. And I leave it open all night. And I wake up this morning and I'm like, it is frigid in here. What is happening? And I go in there to close it and I'm like, this room is cold as shit.
It's unbelievable, buddy.
So I just gave up. I was like gonna do some pre-work. I was gonna do some work on the Jets Avs preview stuff.
Yep.
No, I just got back in bed and curled up under all the blankets. I was like, this is cold.
There you go, bud. There's the full fucking 10-part saga.
10 parts.
Yeah.
Ten parts. Oh, I thought I had abs assignments open, and I was like, bold of you to put
No,
this
that's
here.
going in the DMs for sure.
All right, another Mac point. Let's end this now.
Yep. Get 140. Go home. Forfeit the game after
Oh.
he scores right here.
What?
Damn it,
Mac! What the
Boop. Bop. Miko scored another one. We're done here. Kale can score it too. That's fine.
And we're done. And we're done. Finished.
Just beat it.
Suck it, Quebec.
Like I said, I'm not sure why Skinner tonight. Like, put him last night and then pick tonight. I don't know. I'm just saying.
I think it's a weird call to me. You're sitting all the other guys. Why are you playing that guy?
That's all, you give up fucking 9 language. So you give up 9. You feel good about
Right.
yourself.
You
I
have
don't care. Like,
the social stuff for Mac shirt, because now would be a good time to promote it. I spelled franchise wrong. Do that.
Are you gonna phrase it that way? All right, I appreciate that.
so that's a record for Mac. That's awesome. Hey, what a season. What a season.
Rudo and I actually had a lot of input on the Nate Dogg shirt.
That we did.
We made multiple adjustments to it over the life of its design. Yeah, for once.
Oh, shit.
I mean, there wasn't anything for me to say about the
Already
Halifax
zooming in
Homies
on
shirt. I was
pic-
like,
Yeah.
oh, yep, that's it.
It do say Halifax homies on it.
I was like, the 27, the 29, that looks cool. We're done here.
You see Pick tighten up his glove. He's tightening his glove already.
Getting ready to go
I
in.
think they told him, one more, you're in. Stop calling me, you're in. But whatever.
Would it not be the most Edmonton thing to nuke their goalie's confidence heading into the playoffs?
I know.
That's what he
like-
was saying.
I know. I'm agreeing with him.
What's up, buddy?
Hello.
If you're sitting that many guys, is that not just like call up your third string goalie and have him play too at that
Yeah.
point?
Well, how
Like,
many call-ups did they have left when they called up all these
Oh,
other cats?
Sorry, coach, my bone needs a day off.
Yeah.
Surgery.
It's my third metatarsal. It's acting up.
Man, my third metatarsal really messes with me, especially on Thursdays. Come on, coach.
After
Hook
6.
me up, man. My fifth metatarsal at altitude, it explodes
Past 6 p.m.
past 6 p.m.
It just does. I don't know why. I mean, this could be ugly, man.
Nah, they're going to chill now.
No. Offside.
It's genuinely nice to see them just fucking...
Yeah, just drop the hammer.
Yeah, like, okay, hey, they're sitting all these guys.
Let's just not have a hockey game.
Exactly. Like, oh, hey, you guys caught us in a bad situation a couple weeks ago,
Yeah.
and you guys smoked us in front of your crowd. All right.
Our turn.
Yeah, exactly. Obviously, them sitting a bunch of cats make it a different situation, but still. They beat you 6-2. Come on. Yeah.
One of Eric's 3 keys, right?
Give them an 8-0.
Play with some pride.
Yeah, I mean, that's it. Again,
Give
if
him
you
an
would have been
8-0,
on,
let's go.
If you would have been on fire, I get it. You know what I mean? Like, you know, but you haven't been on fire, so. Like, just sometimes, like, what's Val have right now? 2 goals? Sometimes
Yeah.
it's just one of those freaking nights to get you going. You know what I mean? Like,
He's on Hattie watch 9 minutes into the first period.
but you know,
It's a long 51 minutes to try and get that third goal.
A better pass from Lecky.
Here's
He springs
Jax,
him.
far right Jax.
Yeah.
Friend of the show.
I don't know that we'll need many rules analyzed for this one.
Today's like, yeah, we're not challenging. Finish the game.
Yeah.
Jax, what are the forfeit rules?
Look at Nurse. Oh, God.
Oh!
Buddy, they would have crucified him, like in Edmonton, like the fan base, like, oh God, he sucks, you know. It's a nothing burger play at 4-0. Who cares? When did Edmonton get a shot?
I didn't see one, but
Really? I don't know.
I know McCarr's not winning the Norris, but if he does sneak past Hughes
for point
for
total,
for defenseman scoring, I'm gonna laugh my ass
it would
off.
be some pretty funny stuff.
Oh! Kale gets a point. Oh, no. Pick's going in. He's already tightened his glove. Pick was tightening his glove looking at the
Cogs the
glove.
hook. Come
you
on.
let Andrew Cogliano
Yeah, you
score
see
on
he's
you,
looking at the
man?
No, he is.
He's
Buddy,
looking at
you
the
have.
bench.
He's
Hey,
like, get me
listen.
the fuck out of here.
We're not Edmonton fans, but you got to pull him. Like, you can't let him before
don't embarrass
playoffs.
him like this.
That's right.
There's no reason for this. There was no reason for him to be in this
And it's
game
not
to
his
begin
fault.
with.
That's not what I'm saying. But you don't need to give up 8 tonight. I mean, I know they say he's very strong mentally, but
He's going to
still.
need to be because he's getting the
what a
shit
job
kicked out
by
of him.
what's his name, Duhame there. It's a great
In
job.
front, great
Yeah.
screen.
Cogs gets this tip, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
oh,
off
Nurse.
Nurse.
It goes off CC too. Holy shit.
That's what I'm saying. The goalie, man, that's not his fault.
Yeesh.
No, this
See,
is where you
You
feel.
say that's not his fault, but if Georgiev gives that up, you're mad.
No, I am mad when
You'd
it's like
say-
every
I
freaking
know,
game.
What you would say is
Just got to make a save.
sometimes pucks just hit you if you're
Yeah.
a good goalie.
You just
I
got to
know,
make a
but
save.
you know
There's
what?
no reason for
Skinner,
you. So you
I
just
mean-
got to have it.
I still think it's a weakness of theirs.
I can't believe they're leaving him in. This has to be a. We'll pull him after the first.
Maybe the next TV,
Yeah.
the TV
You got half
timeout,
a
or the
fucking
TV
period
timeout,
to
Yeah,
go,
like-
man.
or the TV timeout is next whistle. So maybe he just doesn't come back in the net at the TV timeout.
That's still 3 minutes away.
It was hard to see. Well, no, there could be a whistle right now. They just didn't have a TV timeout because it was a goal. Oh Jesus, this is bad.
Yeah.
This is bad. Oh my God, and they've
mean-
hit a post already, or maybe
I
again.
mean, McKinnon's not even trying to score a
Right,
goal.
he's just flipping pucks to people. Mac was like, you know what? Both Kucherov and McDavid got to 100 assists. Maybe I can get 16 assists
Yeah.
in this game. Like,
He's like, hold on, I needed 6 points in this game to catch him.
Shit,
All
another-
right, let's see how
too
this
many men?
goes.
Oh God, now another power play.
shit.
Second unit has to go on, right?
Val's looking for a Hattie. You put Val out there with the second unit, maybe.
So Sean Walker, Josh Manson, and Andrew Cogliano.
CC and Nurse, yeah.
Assuming Cogs touched it, yeah.
Who do they have it for officially at the moment?
Okay, I don't think he comes back in the net after the TV timeout. That's just me.
They have it as Cogs. Jesus.
What if that was just like an accepted part of society for pro sports?
What?
That you'd like, I know why they finish games because the fans paid for their tickets and stuff.
Well, and TV contracts and
But what if it was just agreed that, like, yeah, if you get up by 8 or whatever,
a mercy rule.
we're done, yeah.
I would be about that, honestly. It's just embarrassing.
Yep.
I think 7 is fair in the NHL. If you have a 7-goal lead, just end the game.
The biggest comeback in NHL history is 5. So if you get to 6,
You've already done something special.
yeah.
Maybe they just told Pick, okay, after the first go in.
Maybe they're just going to fucking let this guy burn.
Pick is still sitting
Destroy
there
their
looking at
starting
him.
goaltender
Yeah.
2 days before the playoffs.
I mean, really? Like, it could be 5 here in the next minute with 8 something to go. Like, holy schneizkies.
That's the penalty they called? That's a
well,
fucking joke.
Yeah, that was not a penalty.
That's a joke, dude.
Had to be something else. He said cross check. Was that a cross check?
Yeah.
So that's what they call a cross check.
It's a joke of a cross check.
No, that's a shot.
All right.
This whole game is kind of a joke so far.
I guess we're rooting for Kale points.
I guess that's the thing to do now.
Look at this guy go. Oh, fuck.
Can Druin get to 60 or something? Is that the...
I don't know,
he'd
but
need
they're
a big
dancing
night.
right now. Boys are feeling it. Skates are sharpened. Don't do that play. Ice doesn't look good, huh? Talk to Tony here.
That was almost
Too
awesome.
nice.
Yep.
Then that's when you use the net. I mean, what do I know, bud? Go further behind the net and then change the angle. You know what I mean?
The Avs didn't rest their top guys because they haven't played since Sunday.
Yeah, they've had like 7 days of the last 10 off.
Yeah,
So-
and their game 1 starts on Sunday. So you'd be talking about them not playing in a full week.
Which is tough.
Yeah, and this has not been a club that has done well with a lot of rest.
No.
Today's game being an obvious asterisk exception. Might be why you don't have this guy on your power play unit.
Oh, boy.
Oh shit! That was awesome.
Made 3 saves there. Give him 3 shots.
Eustace, like, that's how you stop a wraparound.
Yeah, that's fine. Sometimes
Yeah,
you have to
right?
make saves.
You see how the puck didn't go in the net? I
What?
did some awesome shit.
What are you saying, AJ?
Nickel tech Connor in it. Do it immediately.
What are you saying, AJ? Look at the way. What was there a power play? It's already over?
Yeah, it's already
The
over.
2 minutes went quick, buddy.
Wow.
Man, you know how many girls have said that to me in my life?
One? Oh no, the second one's not a shot. This one is.
That's the sick one.
2 shots.
Yeah.
Second one was a side of the net.
That was just a miss. This was wild
2
times.
shots.
Eustace.
Yeah.
No,
I couldn't even
stars.
get to 2 minutes. Sorry.
Duane was by himself.
And then they immediately ice it. Jesus Christ, Edmonton.
I'm saying, man. If you ice it more than twice in a row, it should be a delay a game.
I'm here for this. I was the one who was here for that.
I understand. I know I have a sympathetic audience, so.
Come on with this guy. Giving me shit for it at the
I'm
time.
not even giving you shit.
You were at the time.
Shit.
Oh, now we're trying to even this up. This game management started fast. That's the one thing. That's the one thing that we did not
didn't
talk to
ask,
Jax
yeah.
about. The difference in regular season and postseason officiating, and the whole concept of game
I know
management.
what he was saying because it's not when the stats come out. There's just as many penalties called in the playoffs.
There's
as
more.
true. There's more.
However, when
Earlier
you look
in
at
the
those,
series.
when you look at those stats, as you
know.
get deeper into a series, the
Yeah.
calls go away completely.
And in the periods,
not
in the game.
not like going from there's 5 penalties to 4 penalties.
Like there's 5 penalties to 2.
Exactly. It's like only delay a game is getting called. Like only the automatic call is happening.
Corey Perry on PP1.
Corey Perry, Adam Henrique.
There's McLeod on the other side too.
That's Warren Fogle in the middle of the ice.
Yeah.
Darnell Nurse.
for jelly.
High level power play right here.
The Fagelli story is easily one of my favorites.
It's great.
But it lasted 30 minutes. I have no idea who they were talking about. And I'm looking at my shit. I'm like, who is this guy? But you don't want to say it because it's a team in the East. It's not really my team. So
Yeah,
it's like,
of course.
So I'm looking. I'm like, who is this?
Have I just
Fagelli
not?
guy?
Oh God.
You've told me a lot of funny stories over the last 8 months. Fagelli is the one that really gets
But
me.
it was McGrattan, Brian McGrattan. He's like, well, for jelly. And I'm like, I'm sorry. Who is this Fagelli guy?
The one about his wife is my favorite one by far. He's already told it on a watch
Oh,
along.
my wife?
Yeah,
Oh,
when you were playing in New York.
She melts, man.
Oh, man, that is...
So that one was, I lost my shit.
It's such a good story, but
So
I also
true.
just want to give everybody involved a hug because
yeah.
it's just like,
But
you
your
had a
face
bad
was
night,
like-
she had a bad night.
Oh, she had a great day.
Yeah.
She's an MSG.
She never
She's
great.
young, no kids, in Manhattan. She's like, are you kidding me? This is great. Good job, honey. But
Hey,
Oh,
shit.
does tip, I think.
Philip Broberg.
You think Broberg find a new home in this offseason? He's got to, right?
You would think so.
Or they finally just give him a job and say,
One of the two.
First
yeah.
rounder, right?
Yeah. Top 10.
Yeah, I remember.
I didn't like him back then. I didn't think he could play hockey.
Didn't love him.
He could he good size, can skate like a
Yep.
motherfucker.
Yep.
Can he play the game?
I think Holloway tips it, but
But I really liked the other Swede. What's his name?
right off his skate.
Yeah.
Fracking frack.
The one that was in Arizona that Soderstrom.
Oh, no.
He's the one that I really liked, but
Oh,
he's
man.
not any good. So
Which
what are
one?
you gonna do?
I couldn't believe they traded up for him.
I know Victor Soderstrom,
Who picked him? Arizona.
I
Arizona
remember
D
that.
guy.
Yeah. I think
Even
they traded
LA
up.
messed up too with that Swede. What's his name? He was on waivers this year. Top 10 pay. He started at 19, then he went in the minors. Swedish D. God, I gotta look.
Talking about Arizona?
No, LA. Same kind of era, all the same age.
Oh.
What's his name? Number 5 or 3?
Oh my God.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
He
I do know who you're
He was on
talking
waivers
about.
this year. I felt it was too young in the NHL at that time. He wasn't ready. I'll look him up here.
I'm pretty sure that's offside.
I agree.
Oh my God, this really annoys me.
No, I'm going to look it up right now. You just have to look at LA Kings and
This is gonna make me want to punch a baby, dude.
10 seconds I'll go to.
Bjornford, God damn
There
it!
you go. Yeah, you got it. 20 seconds, sorry. Anyway, played in the NHL right away, and I was like, I don't know about that.
like
I
right
didn't
off
even
the bat.
like him in his draft year, to be honest with
I
you. I
did.
thought he was way overrated.
I
I thought he was vanilla. You know what I mean? Like,
I liked him. I thought he was overrated, and I didn't understand how they developed him.
the development
What were
was
you
fucking
doing?
weird for sure.
Yeah. going up, then down. You guys need anything?
But, water, I guess, when you
No.
get there. No
At
big
some
deal.
point, I have to get food tonight. What do I want to eat tonight?
Yes.
That is not helpful.
I don't know. I
understand.
had good times tonight, so I don't know.
Man, I was looking at their menu earlier today and was like,
Not bad.
I haven't had it in such a long time.
Yeah.
Do you want to fight? Yeah.
There's that energy.
Yeah. I told you once I got the Celsius
I
in
know.
me, I'd wake the fuck up. I'm so not interested in any of these burgers. I don't know what it is, man. I think I need a burger break like I did with potatoes.
You're just over burgers.
Sometimes I really do just like a standard bacon cheeseburger.
Yep.
Can't go wrong. Sometimes simple is just the best thing you can do.
I like burgers.
I'm actually like, I just want like more than anything. I just want like, can I just get like a ham and cheese with some mayo on it?
You
Like,
probably
fuck,
could if you
dude.
asked for one.
I feel,
Get the grilled cheese and add
yeah. Yeah, I mean, the grilled cheese with bacon is a thing that I do. But I don't know.
patty melt.
Yeah.
Patty melt minus a few things. So it's like a little simpler.
Yeah, I mean, I like a good patty melt. I'm just kind of, you know what I needed was snarfs. I needed snarfs. That's DU.
Snarfs.
Who are those winners?
How much worse is this version of the Edmonton Oilers? I mean, I know they're better than DU, really, but. Think DU could compete? You think DU could compete with this version of the Edmonton Oilers?
No.
Yeah, me either.
DU couldn't score goals,
Against college teams?
yeah, against any of those teams.
Oh, that's offside for
Good.
sure.
Nice offside.
Yeah.
It's still weird. Don't
Mayo
give me
on
this.
burrito.
Don't give me this, man.
It's I don't care that it's weird. I've never cared that it's weird. It tastes good. I'm gonna eat it.
See the Kurt Carlson pasta video?
No.
No.
I'll have to find it for you. But I guess his like pre-meal, pre-game pasta is like the most horrid thing you've ever seen in your life.
Give me some of those. I should have asked for some.
Yeah, I thought you were going downstairs, not upstairs.
Yeah.
He's going up and then down.
I said going up, then down.
Oh, shit.
What do you need?
No, nothing. I'm set.
Now that you're already here, it's over.
Yeah, exactly.
I needed sauce.
You know, fucking hot dog sounds good.
What is the weirdest first overall pick? I don't know that any of them are that weird.
Yeah, what do you mean by weirdest? All of those guys made sense. I still think Slavkowski is going to be a guy that
Yeah, I don't think he'll live up to the first overall
I-
pick, but you know
Chat,
that
do
every
you
other
know
fucking
what
first
the
overall pick
Eric
doesn't live up to the first
Carlson
overall pick.
pregame
so.
pasta meal
think
was?
I think with Slav, it's just Nemec looks awesome,
He does.
and Logan Cooley looks like he could be a 1C.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's the part that scares you, right?
I
Not
don't
that
even-
he's not going to be a good NHL player, because I think he's going to be.
I don't even blame him either because I hated Nemec in his draft year.
Same. I really liked Shane Wright, too.
I did like Shane Wright as well.
I still do. I just don't
I
know
think
what's going
Seattle
on
doesn't
there.
know what the fuck they're doing with him.
Yeah, I just don't. I don't know what's going on with him.
Yep.
He's been totally out of sight, out of mind, so I don't know. Yeah, I think. I don't know. I don't know if there was a first-round pick that really caught me off guard. Nico Hischier, a little bit, because that top of that 2017 draft was such a, like, who is it going to
Thank
be?
you.
Nolan Patrick was the
Yep.
number one guy for so long.
Yep.
And then it gets forgotten about now, but Timothy Liljegren was your top defenseman going into
but
that
then
year.
He got what?
Got mono.
Yeah.
He got mono and didn't play until
And he
December.
fell
And then
off
when
a
he
fucking
did,
cliff because he was terrible. Yeah.
he had lost a
Good save.
shitload of weight. Yeah, he made a bunch of saves.
What?
So-
What is that?
You know, and then Nico
Whatever.
Hischier, I think Nico Hischier is the highest drafted, or is was the lowest ranked number one overall pick at the start of the year, where he was like
Yeah, the
19th or
highest
something.
riser to get to
Yeah.
one.
And Nolan Patrick was your wire to wire, like number one guy for the 2 years before that, like the works. And then Cale Makar happened, and everybody was kind of like, what the fuck? Cale Makar, a guy from the AJHL?
And then everybody lost their minds picking dudes from like junior B
Yeah.
and shit.
Well, and there was a controversy at the combine that year because when
Good save.
when Cale Makar at the combine was initially measured, it was he measured in at like almost 6'1".
Yeah.
And everybody freaked out.
But he wasn't actually that
Exactly.
big. Yeah.
And then they realized that they had measured them incorrectly. So they had to redo that entire group. And both Heiskanen and Makar were in there. So they had incorrect measurements. And so their heights were way too
because
high.
they would like Heiskanen, it was like 6'5".
Yeah,
the first
right,
time.
like,
People were
like,
like, "Holy!"
Everybody
shit.
was like, what the fuck
Yeah.
is going on with Heiskanen? Like, he was way too big.
Yeah.
Goal. Close.
So there was that. And then when you went and you watched the AJHL, you watched Makar in the AJHL, the big question of like, okay, but what is he as a defenseman?
He
you
always
had no
has the
idea.
puck, so-
You had no concept of how he played defense.
Because he never had the defense.
Because he
Yeah.
didn't have to play it in that league.
It was funny.
He was so dominant, and I was so against drafting him. And then I ended up watching, I think it was 34 AJHL games.
And you were like, "I get it."
And by the end of it, I was like, he's the guy.
Yep.
You got to take him. I also, to my credit, loved Miro Heiskanen.
I did too.
I still love Miro Heiskanen. All right, run the clock.
Yep. 1 period down, 2 to go. Let's get this over with. The story on Nikolai Kovalenko is he was hurt.
Did you watch the game last night?
I watched Kovalenko.
Like, you guys have thoughts from last night's game?
About Kobe or the? Yeah,
I didn't watch.
it's. I mean, I didn't watch it either. I went into Instat and watched Kovalenko shifts. But he looks good. But I don't care what he looks like in the AHL. To be honest with you,
No, exactly.
Like, if it were up to me, I wouldn't have played him last night, and I'd played him in this game. But it's not up to me, so.
Yeah. Sure, they talked about it. I mean, who knows? I don't know what the reasoning would be, but
Before I send this to Megan, we are doing our West previews immediately after the pod.
All for it.
Okay. I don't want to send it and then be like, just kidding.
and I texted Reach, so we'll know. Seeds will wait till after the first round or whatever, in between rounds.
Okay, this sounds good. Okay, raw onion, I'm immediately out. Oh my fucking god.
What's
What
raw
is
onion?
this is getting so much worse.
Eric Carlson's pregame deal.
Raw onion?
It's pasta, Alfredo sauce, meat sauce, raw onion, ketchup, hot sauce, salt and pepper.
That doesn't sound that bad, except for the Alfredo sauce.
It's the way that he eats it. Because he also has Alfredo sauce on the side that he puts it all on his fork and he
Like one
scoops it
thing
up.
at a time. That's fucking weird.
No, so he
Alright.
puts it. So look, it's a combination of all that shit.
Yeah. That like the Alfredo sauce is a little weird. The rest of it not that weird.
Yeah,
to me.
but watch. It gets worse. Because he fucking puts it off to the side.
Yeah, that's a
and
little
eats
weird.
it.
And then he
Yeah.
daps up the fork and
Exactly.
like okay. He's just a weird guy.
I mean, look, I'm a monster. I'd try it.
I'm pretty on board except for the raw onion and the ketchup.
The raw onion is where it's like the one thing in there where I'm like, absolutely not.
All the way in on the raw onion. The ketchup's a little weird.
I like diced onions. I really struggle with onions in any other form at this point in my life. And a fucking raw one?
No, I really like onions. Like at any
I love
kind.
onions.
Can't go wrong.
I had Chick-fil-A for lunch yesterday when I went and exchanged all my clothes. It was the first time I'm wearing any of them. Very comfortable, by the way. I know you guys are very invested in this.
I did not play any this week at End Games. Sorry.
Yeah, French onion soup, I agree. French onion soup
French
is the
onion
bomb.
soup's great.
It's so good. It's funny, I'll talk about how much I like certain soups and never eat soup because I'm like, ugh, I'm not about that.
Yeah.
Same, to be honest.
Like a tomato soup, love it. Like a cheddar and
Good.
broccoli, love it.
It's all right.
French onion, love it.
Bomb.
French
When's the
onion's
last time I
best.
ate soup?
Right. Probably had some chicken noodle like last year at some point
Could
when I was
not
sick.
even tell you, dude. Yeah, I haven't had chicken noodle soup in.
How do you feel about like a minestrone situation? Not good?
It's fine, but
Sure.
when would be the last time I ate it? I couldn't tell you.
Same.
I see, like I like soup when I like it, but it's never something I'm gonna
Yeah,
be like.
right. Just
"Ooh,
never
I
go
wanna
out of my way
consume
to
this."
have soup.
Yeah,
I have a chicken and rice and kale soup, I think. With a garlic chili crunchy oil thing on top.
this sounds good.
It's really good.
The downside is it's soup.
Down? Oh, this is an anti-soup thing.
Not really.
really.
We're both saying we like soup, we never eat it.
That sounds like you.
Oh,
I'm the same way.
yes. It's
Chili is soup?
No.
no.
What about green chili?
No,
Also
it's a meal.
no.
Also no. Yeah.
It's closer.
Is green chili? Green chili is like a dressing.
Yeah, it's like a topper.
Like for a burrito.
I honestly, I hate these conversations so much. Yeah, sometimes.
Fuzz good.
I don't like making it myself. I wish they just put all that shit in it and served it.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep. Heaven forbid you grab three things together.
Oh shit! You see that scoreboard? Calgary 5-0 on
Yeah.
San Jose.
San Jose's in it with
There's
47.
a new champion, baby.
They're the worst to ever do it in the modern NHL.
God, and you go back and you compare the talent on that Avs team to that Sharks team, and you're
not.
like, how?
Yeah.
How the fuck is there 1 point difference between them?
That's the team that got Landry.
That's the team that got McCarr.
Oh my god.
Yeah. The team that got Landy didn't have to suffer long.
Yep. It
Because
was a shorty.
it was the 48 game season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Don't know.
I don't know what you're looking at.
Oh, never mind. I'm fucking. Because the DU's there.
Oh God.
Okay.
Here, you want to see it? That's all.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you were upstairs. I forgot. They showed the DU guys with the championship.
Oh no, I just saw it on Twitter.
I wish Siebes would go to the Avs dev camp.
Right?
Not.
Wherever he goes, he better not sign.
I'm saying.
He's not leaving.
Yeah, no, don't sign. Go to the camp, have a good time, do whatever, get some free shit. Don't sign. Oof. That is a nice goal from Miko, though.
Really nice. Guys are feeling it.
Yeah, that thing's barring in. Nasty, nasty.
It's going to be really funny if they fucking played Possum again.
Would it not be, like, comical? Like,
It would be incredibly funny, and I would never have this conversation again about it. Especially because 2 years ago, I was, like, angry.
yeah.
Because I was like, guys, they've clinched everything there is to clinch. Who gives a shit about these last games? That was not the case this year.
Yep. I take nothing from that, Zach. Ask any NHL player ever if they want to play, and they're going to say yes, unless they're like on their deathbed. It's like it's a cop out to me to do that because you know they're going to say yes, but you ask it just so you can tell the media I asked.
Definitely one of those like you did this so that you could give an answer to a question,
Plausible
and be,
deniability,
and be
baby.
honest about it. Yeah. I still don't know what outlet it was that said the Avs were the easiest opponent
It's
in the playoffs.
some no-name outlet.
but
Don't even worry about it. They're not
It was
real.
just it was a screenshot from Facebook, which should immediately be your first tell of not great.
I gave him more airtime than I should have already.
God damn, Nichushkin was gone for 6 weeks, and he's going to finish with 28 or 29 goals on the season.
Yep.
Yeah, I watched Saving Sakic a few days ago. No. It was always after. Do we have a studio problem?
Probably, because in Notion is 10 a.m.
Nope. The plan was always after.
Do we want to just do it at 10 a.m.?
We can. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me, honestly. But
Nothing bothers me. 10 a.m. Our show's at 2. Is it going to take us 4 hours?
no.
But we can always go across the street to Okinawa and get that delicious bento box. Now that I know it's there, I'm looking for excuses to go.
Oh, that's good. Cold right now.
Yeah, my last message from Alyssa on it said that Studio B would be open all day Friday. So.
Okay, but if we have Megan here.
Well, I was going to say, we might just have to suck it up and do more in there.
Can't do it. It's too hot.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm going to go sit on the other side for a minute.
Have fun.
I didn't want to sit by myself.
It's just so
I'm good. Nah, I mean, I guess I
take a
probably should.
4-minute break.
We'll just take we're going to take a quick 5-minute intermission break chat. We'll be back for second period puck drop. Bye. If you had to pick one hockey player to be a Cheeto, who would it be? I don't know who I'd pick, to be honest. I don't think Chichu is the correct answer. Neither is Ryan Reeves, but you know. So here's the thing about, first of all, if you're picking anyone but Kucherov or McKinnon, you're wrong. Just incorrect. But they have the Art Ross trophy for a reason, right? Like, the person with the most points is supposed to win the Art Ross, not necessarily the Hart. The Hart is the most valuable player in the NHL. Who's more valuable to their team, Nathan McKinnon or Kucherov? How many more shifts does this top line get tonight? Can't be that many. Yeah, I know, DJ. I understand how it actually works. I'm just saying it's dumb. That was ugly from Val right there.
Oh, God. Don't kill each other. Oh, God, is that nice now? I mean, without a sweatshirt.
Not quite so hot.
Yeah. Oh.
I would be genuinely shocked if Nathan McKinnon doesn't win the Hart. I'd be truly, truly shocked. Only because of the narrative. I think enough people have just decided that it's Nathan McKinnon's turn to win the Hart. I'm telling you, chat, just look at the Vegas odds. Vegas doesn't get those type of things wrong.
What, winners? Cup winners?
Hart Trophy winners.
I mean, sorry. McKinnon?
Yep.
Is that Pick in net? It looked like Pick. It looked like Pick's glove. He's got an all white glove.
I wasn't even looking at the goalie,
the camera just flared his glove, then not the whole body. Yeah, Pick's in there. That's not Skinner.
Yep.
Skinner's.
Brady Duhaime kind of just tackled a guy going down the ice.
No, McKinnon's going up there.
Yeah, I don't think they called it. It was just weird. Whoop, whoop. Almost, Jonathan. Almost.
59. Good back check there by McKinnon. Like,
I mean, I don't know.
bad play by Devon. Good save. He's sharp. He's squared in that. It's all good.
Edmonton kind of pushing these first few minutes of the second here. I would prefer this doesn't become a hockey game. But, you know.
It's a good practice to play 60 minutes today. You know what I mean? Which they haven't done. Right? In Vegas, it was 40 minutes, then collapse. You know, it's just want them to play 60 minutes today. Be nice to get Parise going a little bit here, too. You know? Confidence-wise, Parise.
I think there's a bunch of dudes you love. Wood, Parise.
Yeah, Woody, that's right.
Cog's already got one, so I guess he's off the list for that.
Woody! We're cheering for Woody. Oh, pick. Good play, good sticks. Guys are sharp in the neutral zone right now. Caleb Jones is really good there.
Would you play Jones in the playoffs if you need a seventh? Or are you playing Malinsky?
It's funny to hear you saying that. I was just thinking, I'm like, if he's playing, that means if Sammy G, for me, that means Sammy G's probably going to play this weekend.
I am expecting
hoping
that as well.
But, or else I think you would have seen Malinsky just to get him back a game in case, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's just my thoughts. Maybe I'm overthinking this, but
I would play Jones because Jack Johnson fucking sucks.
But would you play Jones or Malinsky?
Jones.
Okay.
But if Jones isn't great, I'm open to the idea of putting Malinsky in.
Okay.
It's the postseason, man. You can't have a guy work through it.
Yeah.
But he hasn't played in a few months now, so that's why I would have liked to. You know, I mean, if in my mind, if Sammy was out, then you know, I don't know. Well, I mean, what do I know?
I mean, I think the Eagles probably want Malinsky for their playoff run.
No, I know that's what I'm saying, but then give him one game here. You know what I mean? Like, again, if I just think, and I'm crossing my fingers, Sammy's good. You know,
it would have been hard too. Same thing as Kovalenko, right? The Eagles had a back-to-back. Tuesday, Wednesday, so
no, but I mean, then you don't play him yesterday, right? I mean,
if you made the decision that early,
yeah. So I mean, I think they know Sammy will be fine. I'm just again crossing my fingers. What do we know? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What
does anybody know with concussions?
What you got going in there?
It's Godzilla.
Oh my god, I didn't know.
See, it's Godzilla.
It is Godzilla.
It's the topper from the most recent movie that came out. The day that I flew to Connecticut, I got the special cup, and then I got the topper. I say I got. It was given to me.
Were you a Happy Meal guy growing up?
No.
I
was.
love the Happy
I
Meals.
was not. You know why I'm a fast food guy now? Because I wasn't a fast food guy growing up.
I love those toys of the Happy Meal, whatever
Hell
it was. It was
yeah.
always some stupid friggin' thing, but it was important, you know?
A lot of Pokemon
Look at me
stuff.
now! Kidding.
Where the fuck did it go?
There it is.
Anything? I'm going back down.
All good.
That was too good.
Dude's got a whole ass science project over there.
There are too many moving parts to it. I would agree with this.
I mean, Kovalenko looked real good in his first 2 games with the Eagles, but like
Oh, man.
you would expect that, given that it's the AHL. I just don't think there's a lot to take from Kovalenko playing in the AHL, to be honest with you. Other than, like, he's healthy and can play hockey again.
Pizza looks good, too. Every time they show one of those, like, Papa John's or pizza commercials,
Yep.
I'm like, pizza sounds so good. I should go get some. And then I'm like, no, it's not Frank Pepe's.
Yeah, a little different over here.
There's nothing I can do about that. What am I just not going to have pizza outside the state of Connecticut? Like, it's just not realistic.
But you got to set your expectations correctly.
When
though. Oh, God. Oh, God.
When is the next time I'm planning to go? I don't know.
Hold on.
Oh my God, dude.
Oh, big save again?
It's so hot over
It was
here.
more chaos than a big save, per se.
Okay, good save on top of it. Whoa.
Nathan
was
McKinnon trying to score a goal there, yeah.
Which net do I score? Here's Fagelli.
Can they get that guy to replace Miles Wood?
I mean, no.
Rude.
Just going to be Kovalenko.
Rude.
In Eustis, we trust.
Look, this is just my personal opinion, but my expectation is that Kovalenko will not play for the Avs this playoff run.
I think it's all about. I mean, I'm not blaming Jared Benner. I'm saying, but he likes to know what he's getting.
Correct.
And,
Yeah.
You know, this guy's never been in training camp. He's never been in his hand.
This
never
is
been in
my
his
take
practice.
as well.
So I get it.
Play is
We're
actively
in the
happening,
middle of play.
and they're like, "Here's Alexander Georgiev."
They'll do that once in a while. I'm like,
ESPN is in on this game as every Avs fan is right now, really locked in.
Okay, I did that. Look at Pick. Land title paper.
What is... Dude, did they turn over production to altitude?
Yeah, how does that actually work? Like,
He's back.
do they have their own camera guy, or is it Ball Arena's camera guy?
No, they're
Ballerinas.
guys. No, this is their guys.
Really?
Well, hired. Well, yeah. It's their production. They'll have local guys to be cameramen. You know
So
what I
it's
mean?
probably the same guy who does altitude. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but to a certain extent, you know. Yeah. But they'll call the shots, right? You know, camera.
Yeah, I know they have their own like direction, but
Right.
the guy actually holding the camera, I assume, is the same guy.
Yeah, I don't
Usually
think that they have guys that
No,
travel.
it's usually local. Yeah. Local. They're freelancers usually.
Yeah.
Sound cameras. You know, I mean, you know more than I do. So I'm like, what the fuck am I telling you?
You worked in real
that's
television
what I'm saying. I just
broadcasting
know
more
a
than
little
me,
bit.
bud.
Yeah, I know a little bit, but not. I just show up if I can talk. But nice play.
Shoot it. Thank you.
Will there ever be another Jack bomb?
Yes, right here.
He just
sure.
missed his chance.
Right here. Jack bomb.
I'm sure in men's league, dude.
Oh, nice shot. That's a good save. That's a penalty.
It is.
He drew a penalty.
I've liked his game.
I do. I like him. I like him as a player, so
I like the stock.
I like him.
Tiff just talking to you guys or herself. We can't hear
Yeah,
anything.
we can't really hear you, Tiff. I heard you say something about your banana. That's all I got. All right, get Valahady, so I have to pour water on myself, and let's go home.
And another Mac point.
Why? If you're gonna get another Mac point, you might as well get 4 more Mac points.
Sure. But
So Mac is Makar, not Mac. Makar is
another Makar
12th
point,
defenseman in NHL history to reach 90 points. Well, I mean 12 only in the history of the league. That's
Yep.
pretty nuts,
too.
man.
Jesus.
Yep.
Bobby Orr did it like 7 times or whatever.
Ooh, it was there, Val. You just missed.
Genuinely, I think we're going to look back at Cale Makar's career the way that we look at Bobby Orr's career,
Yeah, I think so.
where we're just like, what the fuck is this guy?
Just an absolute freak. I mean, yeah, if the Avs are like 4 injured forwards deep,
Yeah.
Kovalenko will play. But
I don't even know if it's 4.
I assume
I-
it's at least 3.
I've got Kivi Ranta
Wagner.
and Wagner, and then after that, I'm
He
open
could
to
be
it.
the third, sure.
Yeah, I'm open to it. Like the knee thing fucked the whole plan up.
It sure did.
The plan was for him to be in the NHL
He
right
was
now.
gonna get 10
and
NHL games.
play
Yeah,
for the
exactly.
Avs starting a month ago.
Yep. But 2 minutes left in his fucking KHL career.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Hell yeah. Hell no. That went bad. So, like, you can understand where they're like, yeah, Kovalenko's not going to start in game 1 for us because he's totally sight unseen in the NHL. Also, what's his conditioning? How healthy is he after the injury, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But a couple of games with the Eagles, the playoff starts, we'll see. Nice. Good read. I mean, if Lecky can't make that read. Slow cross ice.
Yeah. Not exactly high pace.
Yeah. We're getting to the point of this game where we might see the Yakov Trenin line.
Yep. Let's play a lot
Every third
of
shift.
hockey.
No, I don't think the knee on Kobe was malicious at all. It looked like it was just a weird hit.
I don't think it was malicious either. But it is still really unfortunate.
It's very annoying. The logic to playing Kivi Ranta over Nikolai Kovalenko is that Kivi Ranta has an NHL career
And has been in this system for an entire year.
and has
Yeah.
played playoff games before, and you might remember has won a playoff game.
With a hat trick, no less.
Like Nikolai Kovalenko has 0 NHL games played, and we're not talking about Cale Makar here. We're talking about he's going to be a bottom 6 rookie. You have no idea what he's going to be, and he has no practices in the NHL.
Yep.
So pretending like just throwing him in that situation is just the logical thing to do. It's very easy to do when you have no consequences. It's very easy for us on the internet to sit here and say, oh, and Nikolai Kovalenko should play. We always think the young guy should play. It's always, oh, play AJ Greer, play Martin Kaut, play Alex Newhook. You know, it's always that. And how many of those guys have been any good?
Yeah, I mean, Newhook is good sometimes.
Right. Newhook's the best of that group.
Yeah.
He also played the most in that group.
It's true.
So it really isn't like a Jared Bednar won't play kids thing. Yeah, well, he hasn't seen any of them play.
Yeah, I mean,
We don't even have an NHL practice under his
I
belt.
think that you're having two different conversations there at that point, right? I think you could have a conversation about Bednar's lack of trust in certain players for, I don't want to say unexplainable reasons, but maybe not necessarily because of their play. But that is a completely separate conversation than a guy who has literally never played in North America
Right.
until 2 days ago.
And again, has never practiced with your team.
Right. Two very different things.
Like,
Well, and Cale Makar was an all-world talent.
Yeah.
Like, this-
also,
Like
like,
talking about one of the all-time greatest these maybe when it's all said and done.
like,
we're also like, people were making the same argument at the beginning of the year for fucking Riley Tufte. It's always, the grass is always greener on the other side at the bottom of your roster. Always. Yeah, you can't compare Sampo Ranta and Nikolai Kovalenko. Go and look at those rosters.
there was nobody left to play.
Nice. That's sick.
That's a sick pass.
That's
There's your
so
boy,
sick.
Parise,
Honestly,
on the board.
it's a great finish, too.
Great finish, great pass. That's why
Oh,
we were,
that
we
is
were just
awesome.
talking when you were over there. Doing
yeah?
some PR work.
Without me?
Yeah. We're saying, like, you got to, be nice for him to feel good. Now we need Woody
Yeah,
to get
definitely.
one. You just feel good going in the playoffs. You know what I mean?
I was telling Tiff before I came over here and sat down. I want 2 more to get this thing out of
Yeah.
one weird bounce, one weird play, and you're in a bad situation. That's such a nice play by Ross
play.
Colton.
Woody gets an assist. That trio gets a point. I like it. It's a nice shot. The old one knee shot, like.
Yeah, I mean, nobody knew Cale was Cale at that point. He had just won the Hobie Baker
Yeah.
as a defenseman. He was like the 3rd leading scorer in the country.
The hype was
He
already
took-
fully built, man.
He took
Come on.
UMass to a national championship game 2 years after they won 4 games.
Turn them from a no-name into a national name.
Like-
basically
like-
by himself.
Cale Makar, we have to remember Cale Makar, before he got to the NHL, was one of the most decorated prospects that the Avs have ever had. He had won.
Yeah.
He had won a Hobie Baker. He had won a WJC Gold.
Yep.
He was a top 5 pick. These are not comparable to Nikolai Kovalenko.
He could have been an Olympic athlete if he didn't turn it down.
Right. Said no to the Olympics and Team Canada. Like,
It's just not comparable.
Cale Makar
at all.
as a prospect was seriously on a completely different plane, and that was a not good defensive team for the Avalanche, where Cale Makar had an obvious spot to go and play. We're talking about Nikolai Kovalenko maybe being the 13th forward.
And again, I'm not downplaying Kovalenko because I've never seen him play, and we've never seen him play in North America. But he might never have an NHL career. We don't know that.
Yeah,
So Jared Bednar does not know that. So it's like, you know what? His job depends on it, and it's not like, you know what I mean. I'm not saying he's getting fired, but I'm saying like, but it does like, you don't know the guy. It's like, okay, I don't have to play him.
What's up?
6-goal trick.
What?
Is it a soccer trick?
Just a double hat trick.
It's just
That-
a double hat trick. You just throw hats again?
It doesn't happen.
you're out of hats.
almost ever. So
No, I'm just curious.
there isn't a name for it. Yeah.
Discussing this down there.
It was a sock trick because of the Mammoth, and when John Grant Jr. would score 6 goals, everybody would throw their socks onto the field. That's where sock trick came from. Yeah.
It happens like once a decade in the NHL, so it's not really a thing. Probably even less than that.
I have no idea. I don't know enough about hockey. That's why I asked.
Let's see. Let's find
I
out.
have no problem asking a stupid question. That's why I like you guys.
Tiff has a question for you, though.
For me,
Yeah.
7 popcorn.
Oh.
David.
Tiff no longer has a question for you.
DNVRlocker.com, new playoff shirts. Go get them.
Okay, so this never happens in the NHL.
Yeah,
Has anyone ever scored 6?
It has happened 7 times since
Daryl Sittler.
1918.
No?
when's the last one?
I'm looking right now.
Daryl Sittler. Didn't he get 6 and 4? 10 points?
I don't
Yep.
even know if Gretzky
Sittler was
would've
the
done
last
it.
in
Yeah.
1976.
Thank God. I know my shit.
So it's been 50 years since someone has scored 6 goals in an NHL game.
He got 6 and 4 that night, 10 points. That's like a season for me. It's like
Ooh.
Daryl Sittler.
Dude, this camera work is getting actively worse.
You're welcome. It doesn't happen.
where's the little Wagner gonna go? Yeah.
I don't think he goes to Arkansas. I don't think he likes playing.
You're not allowed to, are you? Yeah, I thought SEC you weren't allowed to transfer within the SEC. Oh, he's
He's already from Kentucky to Arkansas.
okay.
You're not allowed to until you're allowed to.
Yeah, there's no rules right now. You can go anywhere. There's literally no rules. It's awesome.
I saw Kansas got some dude from Wisconsin.
Yeah, Frank Pepe.
Indiana is the team that's cleaning up
Yeah,
3 of the best 5 players in the world.
Whoa.
interesting.
I think we should ruin the portal. Just can't scrap it entirely and just let colleges trade with each other.
The portal just needs some sort of structure. NIL needs some sort of structure because right now it's the Wild
Out of
West.
hand. In hockey, it's
And
nuts right now.
Everybody, it's
It's nuts right now. There's
It's
400 guys in it right
also
yeah.
out of control, man. Yeah.
Who was it today that just went from ASU to North Dakota?
now. Some guy, yeah,
Yeah,
he's
I
like
don't
a high
even know.
profile guy.
All I saw with ASU today was their quarterback.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Every sport. Why would you go to fucking North Dakota? That's ridiculous.
Because their hockey program's insanely good.
If I was like donor level rich, Santa Barbara would be the most successful sports school in the country. Those guys want to live on a beach and party all the time and then play sports.
This is a fun question. If you were
They don't want to live in North Dakota.
fuck you money level of rich, which college program would you just decide? Like what Phil Knight did with Oregon. Oregon was a nothing program. It existed. What college program would you guys just build and just be like, great, I'm gonna do this for you now? Would it just be BU?
Hawaii State? No. BU, yes. Terriers.
I mean,
Terriers?
Hawaii would always be complicated because
No, Hawaii was right.
yeah, that's the other new problem. They no longer want you anywhere near there.
So I've always wanted to live in San Diego, so maybe San Diego State if you're talking about location.
I mean, Aztec's a good program, so
It's already good. For the memes, I would absolutely do CSU for the memes, just so I can laugh at all the Buffs people.
So what needs to happen is we both need to get uber rich. You can do CSU, I'll do CU.
We'll battle to the death.
Exactly. Actually, what I would do Kansas, and RK would never talk to me again. No, I couldn't even do that.
Just despite
No.
the Buffs boys, it'd be kind of funny.
I couldn't do that. I also grew up hating Nebraska, so it was like,
Williamson Jr. to go to Nebraska. There you go, RK.
jeez. Kansas, Kansas already has 2 good programs. What would even... Come on. It used to be the worst program in the country, and now they go to bowl games.
I'm going to invest deeply in your college, but only if you start an ice hockey program.
CU, I'd be like, I need a baseball program.
Oh, yeah, let's go.
Colorado has way too much baseball
Yeah.
talent coming out of high school
To not have an in-state.
nowhere to
Yeah.
go. But also, you want to talk about fucked up stats?
Yeah,
Those guys hitting with
yeah.
aluminum bats in Boulder.
He hit the ball 670 feet.
Everybody is Bryce Harper. Like, great.
I didn't think it's a Cal Poly. You're seeing Long Beach, Fullerton.
Long Beach, yeah.
They play UCLA every year. This is super fun.
It's a crazy, like, all of those programs take their baseball seriously.
Yep.
Fun. Really fun.
Choo choo? No.
Yep. I guess I can't ask you that. I was going to ask, how come we don't have the Nichushkin shirt in stock? But
Neither Omaha or Lincoln have an AHL team.
What's that?
They both have a USHL team.
when was it?
Because that was.
Is that when he was still out?
third and-
Yeah, okay. Makes sense.
Val Nichushkin about to play the full third period. They're not going to let him off the ice until he gets a hat trick.
Choo choo?
No.
He might play a decent amount to try and get him that hat trick.
I know they're not playing anybody, but it still feels good, right? Makes you feel better.
Yeah.
Better to play on.
Yeah, of course.
It doesn't make me feel worse, that's for sure.
But I mean, ultimately, they're not like playing.
Yeah, this is
players.
meaningless. Meaningless.
But not poorly.
It's fun. At least it's fun. You what?
Runners, baby.
Is what?
Proud road runner here, dude.
Yeah, well, it was. I don't know if it still is. It kind of, yeah. They used to like be
my God.
championship contenders in D3 or whatever they're in.
Definitely our best basketball.
What?
National championships.
DU
Or not team. Metro.
baseball.
No, basketball.
I don't know their basketball team at all.
I mean, both of the D, like CU and CSU,
Yeah, they both get to
just-
the dance
They both just won a
semi-regularly.
tournament
Like,
game.
it's pretty hard to.
Yeah.
You know how much harder it is to recruit a good team at D2?
And you're facing a bunch of other terrible teams,
Yeah.
bro.
It's a bunch of future accountants playing future accountants, you know?
That's the best football player, too.
Yeah. Also true.
I think that
It
might
is
belong
true.
to Air Force, to TBH.
They just went to back-to-back undefeated seasons to the national title game.
And they're not D1, buddy.
Their quarterback's the all-time touchdown leader, too.
How many D1, how many D2 teams do you think could like even compete in D1 at all?
Like at the bottom of D1, I'm sure that they could.
But like
A lot of them could beat FCS.
in the Mountain West, like would they be okay? That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying CSU's any good in the Mountain West, but
Say, most talented, biggest budget. They just win them.
that doesn't make them the best. If you're saying they're the winningest, sure.
Yep. We've gotten a weird number of questions about Blaze. Blaze has been busy this year with his real job, not hanging out with us this year.
Yep.
And
Always did it for free.
yeah, he always did this just as a thing that he wanted to do. This year he got too busy.
He was also on the show like a month ago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
a few
filled
weeks
in
ago.
multiple times this year.
Less than a month ago, really. It was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, during the NC
Yeah, wasn't
when I
it
went to see
the-
Max.
Yeah.
When I was gone.
Yeah.
Of course, Blaze is here when I'm not here. The fucker ducking me.
He said we'll have him on if the Avs make a decently deep playoff run.
So Vegas
but
is gonna lose.
I hope they do, man.
That'd be pretty fun. I want Vegas.
LA is also going to lose.
Oh, what a move! Who was that?
Lucas Reichel, my guy.
Your guy. That's what I thought. Dave Jackson, my guy.
He might be one of the best guests we've ever had.
Yeah, he was awesome.
He can talk. Like, he's awesome. You know what he did on the ice? Like, he commanded respect. Like, he was like, he'd look at you like, and he was like, and he's well articulate. You know, like he speaks
Yeah.
well. You know, he's a good guy.
So can I ask how you guys built your relationship?
I think it's just like, you know, being in the league forever, and then him there, and then he's a Montreal boy, and you know, was based out of LA, and then moved to obviously my neighborhood here in Denver. So
So it's like your paths were destined to just keep crossing?
just kind of, yeah. A lot of respect. You know, came to my dad's funeral and, you know, stuff like that.
Legitimately, the hockey world is like this big. It is so
Yeah,
easy to cross paths with somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody.
Yeah, he's a good man.
Fun Minds Fact. Oldest football stadium west of Mississippi.
Did you say fun minds fact? Nice. I didn't know that.
1873 or something.
Jesus.
Well, all fun is officially banned.
Football looked a little different back then.
Fun is not allowed, fam.
Why?
Jonathan Druin went to the locker room.
For what, though? Sometimes you just don't want to mess around, so it's always almost like precautionary. Sometimes you're hoping. You know?
Who knows how bad it is. If he feels 1% injured, you just
That's what I'm
don't
saying.
play him. But
So this third period is all about the quest for 10 for Miles, right?
yep,
Yeah.
we already got Parise and Cogliano goals. Miles is up.
My quest for 10. I don't think he gives a shit.
He probably wants 10 goals.
This would be funny, this timing.
No way he's ever getting there from there.
He needed to be a little more aggressive.
Shoot it!
Here you go. And there it goes. And then this is why we're at 9. Zach Parise hat trick before
Miles Wood was keeling over like he just got hurt right there, just so you know.
I really wish Parise would consider another year. He
I
really
don't.
has been a good fit here.
He was a great fit right up until that injury, and then he forgot that skating
31
was a
and
thing.
5. That's a good stat though. Leading
Still,
after
6 losses when you go into a third when leading is not great.
Again, I hate that last number. Fucking, is it a gimmicky freaking? I mean, other teams are going to score. You know, in playoffs you could have a OT win. You know what I mean? 5-on-5. Sometimes a shootout.
Hold on.
I'm just saying I don't like the last number.
Hold on.
What?
That number can't be right.
31 and 5.
It can't be.
Why?
They had the lead. They had the lead going in against Vegas and Arizona.
Yeah.
They lost. Oh, they lost the Arizona game in OT.
They did.
Well, they lost both of those games in
Yeah.
OT.
Yeah.
All right. Never mind.
So it's one of those.
I was just
fives.
focusing on losing. So what's the regulation loss?
Nashville?
Nashville with this.
Were they leading going into that period?
I think so.
I don't know.
I think so. Remember, I thought it was like
We
they
can
were
look.
leading by a few.
I thought it was.
Tied and then they went up. Nah.
In the period,
Oh
I
yeah,
just don't know. if
yeah.
they were
It was 3-2, and then it obviously ended up as 4. I think 4-3.
I just don't know when that lead became a thing.
This is the stuff that I like. Can you remember these things going back through the season? I am not tall enough for this. What am I looking at?
What are you?
I don't know. Here, will you hand this back to him?
Is it the right picture? Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what that is.
I don't know what you're saying to me. So it was the Nashville game? Cool. All right.
Chat can freak out. It's what they do best.
More people downstairs than I thought.
It was like a party thing. We were doing a thing.
Yeah, it was our last watch party of the year.
Yeah. Take a break over there. I gotta get some freaking fresh air over there.
It is not. There's nothing to say about this game, chat. So we're gonna take another intermission break. We'll be back for the third period, or maybe before it. I don't know. We'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, BRB. All right, you guys are stuck with me. E is chilling. I don't know where Rudo went. Somewhere. Yeah, all the way up. Yeah.
That worked then?
I haven't tried it yet. I'll probably try it later.
I'm so excited I see it.
All right.
I'm so excited.
I couldn't find the. I remember like during Black Friday, we like.
Who would win this season trivia between the crew? That's actually a fun question.
AJ.
I have no idea.
Anything trivia is AJ's the safe bet.
What is my least favorite color? Yellow. I really don't like yellow, dude.
Yellow's not good.
The one thing that I like about brown is that it, on some clothes, it's not bad. That's it.
I feel like my least favorite color changes depending on the day. Like,
Also, the medium.
yeah, for sure.
Like there are some times where I think green is a great color.
Yeah.
Like I think if you're decorating an apartment or a house or something, green a really underrated color. Stop with the blues, but
You're also
there
like,
there are some really bad greens.
that's
when
what
you,
I'm saying.
When you
the,
put
the
them on
shade,
you,
the shade of green matters a lot. Like if you just say green, how many colors does that encompass? Like, because grass green, yeah, that looks nice. Vomit green, miss me with that.
oh
Like,
man. My vomit was brown.
I don't know if I've ever had brown vomit.
It was a first for me. I'm like Googling it. How much should I be worried about this? And it was like, not a big
I've
deal,
had
man.
black before,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Am I dying?"
Yeah.
We're still gonna talk about vomit.
No.
Okay.
We don't have
Unless you want
do that.
to.
No. Okay. That's fine.
If you could bring one player from Detroit right now to help the Avs, who would it be? It's obviously Dylan
Yeah,
Larkin.
he's the best player on the team. Like,
It's either it's Dylan Larkin or it's the big defenseman.
cider.
Thank you, because he wouldn't have to be a one
You
here.
could make an argument that cider would be better.
But I mean, Dylan Larkin in Colorado with the
Yeah,
speed
that's
and the way
pretty
they
sick
play,
fit. Pretty sick.
man,
fit.
it'd be fun. You know what would also be fun? A draft of all the playoff teams
We can do that.
drafting one player from the non-playoff teams. You can only draft one player. When you draft a player from that team, they're no longer eligible. So, like Chicago, you would take Bedard, and then you're done.
Yeah.
Chicago's no longer eligible.
If you can think of this game a little bit more, we have the capabilities to do this.
And then you would just do it in the lowest seed drafts first. So, like Vegas would get Connor Bedard. Or I guess in this case, Washington would get Connor Bedard.
Now you're talking about teams scamming to try and become the lowest seed on purpose.
Good luck. You got to try and balance getting to be the lowest seed and still making it.
Especially when you got those crazy playoff races in the East.
Oh, and it's like even if you win the President's Trophy,
Still get the 16th pick or whatever.
yeah, you'll get the 16th pick, so you get to pick.
Of whichever last team.
Yeah. So like you'd get the guy from San Jose.
Yeah.
Who would that be?
Is Logan Couture healthy?
Yeah, I don't know.
Say, who would that be? Skip it and give it to the next guy?
I don't know. Like Nico Sturm. I really don't know.
The top teams are getting Bedards and Crosbys. It's kind of a big gap there.
Yeah. But only one of them. So it's like somebody who needs a goalie is going to have to be like, maybe not their best player, but
Better than our goalie.
you're right.
Yeah.
Like if you're the Avs, you're like, I got to consider a goalie here, right?
Flurry!
No.
No, I know. I'm just
Who's the
kidding.
best goalie not in the
Yeah, I was gonna
playoffs? I'm
say.
trying to think.
Peter Mrazek, obviously.
I'm good.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Blackwood.
you'd
yeah.
have like a Connor Ingram conversation about the Coyotes.
Yeah.
All right, now I'm actually curious about this. I'm going to look.
This is fun. We like to have fun here.
This year, it's definitely Jordan Binnington.
Well,
Gross.
I don't think the Avs are doing that on principle.
Gross.
Yeah, gross, but
Gross.
that's where we are. But I mean, could you imagine, like, I'm talking about Connor Bedard, but your first pick could seriously be Jack Hughes.
Crosby, Bedard, Hughes, all not in the playoffs.
Yeah, this is how Nazem Kadri comes back to Colorado. You don't have to worry about contract stuff.
It's a freebie.
Yeah, Markstrom is a great
It'd
answer.
also be like an interesting way to like maybe get some of those like legacy guys too. Like
to
maybe-
like chase a cup.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just be like, yeah, we'll just pick you up for this little run real quick.
Instead of trading for our emotional support adult, we'll just wait until the draft.
Yeah.
The old guy draft or the losers draft and then take that guy
Yeah.
going in. Nice.
Just beat Dallas in round 2 and take Pavelski, and you're good.
Yeah, right, dude. Take Miro Heiskanen and have Miro Heiskanen and Cale Makar together. Sorry, Devon Taves. I love you, but give me a break.
Would you
dude.
take Miro over J-Rob?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely, yes. The hard part would be Ottinger over Georgiev, because in theory, Ottinger is better.
Ottinger hasn't been any fucking good
Exactly.
this year, but if they made round 2, I guess he probably played okay. What are those bottles?
And Sam.
I wish we had more time before the postseason started so we could fuck around and do a show like that.
I know, but we don't.
We don't.
You never do.
No.
If we would have had the 3 days after,
Thank you.
Rye green cheese.
Yep.
Hot
what'd you get?
Grilled cheese.
Nice.
on rye.
That's all we had.
Oh, that's all they had.
Rye bread, though.
I wonder how Mormon those BYU girls are actually. So I watched the series on TikTok.
Is it
Tiff-
called Soaking the Series?
No, it's so they walk around the BYU campus and they say, "Would you rather 5 minutes with Joseph Smith or $5 million?" I have yet to see one of those girls say $5 million.
Oh my god.
One of them was like, "Money comes and goes," and I was like, "So do 5 minutes."
So do men.
Like, you will probably spend the rest of your life trying to make $5 million.
You won't get anywhere near there. Like,
Yeah, I was like, seriously, this. I'm not trying to get myself into a bunch of trouble here, but
Wait.
that's just
no,
crazy
that's
to me.
crazy.
I'm with you.
If you offered
I'm
me-
on your side.
If you offered me 5 minutes with fucking God or $5 million, I'm taking $5 million.
And he'd understand, I think.
I don't need the meaning of life that badly.
Yeah, I think he'd understand.
And it's not that $5 million would just fix my life or anything.
It would help, though.
it would go
Do you
a
know-
long way.
Do you know how much easier some things get?
Yeah.
Like certain decisions that I've had to make in my life simply because I'm like,
Don't know if I can financially do this right now.
Exactly. Like,
yeah.
I don't know about this, so I don't know about that. Like,
Must be nice.
it's just, I couldn't do it. There isn't one person in human history that I would take 5 minutes to have a conversation with.
Oh, for
For
$5
$5
million?
million?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
same.
No offense, not even my dad. Buddy, you've been dead a long time. I want that $5 million.
5 minutes ain't gonna be enough to process all that.
It's what I'm saying, man. It's what I'm saying.
Pay me $5 million, I'll never see my dad again. That'd be awesome.
It's a different conversation.
Fuck that guy.
It's a different conversation. But yeah, no, that's a $5 million. Like, I might not even touch that $5 million. Like, you might just put it into like I don't know. I don't know how to manage money because I've never had it before. But I would hire a money guy to help me with it. One that's not trying to scam me. And just let it be.
Put it
You
in
know?
an index fund or something, yeah.
I guess I would definitely buy like a place to live.
Buy a house, have the house, put the rest of the money
Yeah.
into a whatever, and just live off of the
Yep.
income. I don't know what you would call it. Interest? I don't know.
Yeah, so that series at BYU, a bunch of the dudes have said $5 million.
Oh, I'm sure.
But all the women I saw said Joseph Smith, which I haven't seen enough of those. I'm not drawing a line here.
I ain't even about to unpack any of that, bro.
I'm just saying, that's just how it's played out. I'm not drawing any conclusions. My conclusion is, what? Why would anybody say Joseph Smith?
All right, but think about it like this. In 5 minutes, He could tell you the location of the golden tablets, and those would be worth way more than $5 million.
In this
If you
world-
can look upon them, Rudo,
No, it would be like you
It's
could
totally real,
buddy.
golden
You could
tablets.
find them, and in the world where every single YouTube comment section is like, "That's fake, that's a scam,"
yeah, right.
people wouldn't buy it.
We live in the day and age where they just like couldn't like.
You know
it
how
wouldn't
much?
move
Like
any
I think
needle.
on gold value alone, they might be worth $5 million. like,
Like,
It's like the weight of them.
Yeah,
to like
like-
pick them up would just be like.
how many? Yeah, he said there were at least 2 tablets, right? Like I don't know enough about the religion
I
to
also-
know. Yeah.
that's literally all I know.
Am I?
No.
Oh, yeah. Take him.
Am I? No, you're about to. Go home.
Many as you want.
What a play by Walker on that Parise goal. Mm-hmm. Oh,
That's a
work,
penalty.
work on your PK here.
I guess we're good.
I guess it wasn't.
I guess they're like they're in run the clock too. They
What-
have a dinner.
It's fucking 9:30. Let's get out of here.
See, this is a great question. Could I ransom Smith for $5 million? Could I sell the 5 minutes with Joseph Smith for $6 million?
Vinny D. I think it's from my hometown.
What would your odds be if you spent that $5 million just on lottery tickets for the one lottery?
Not very good.
Not very good, yeah.
Still not? I
No.
mean, how many tickets would it be for $5 million?
It's you have to spend it like to have odds. I think you'd have to spend about 300 million.
Jesus. All right. So that's not going to pay.
I'll chip in. I'll help you.
Normally, I would hire somebody to like help me manage it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, totally. I don't. The other question: where would I buy a house?
Where would you buy a house?
Can I open a Frank Pepe's in Colorado? Would they franchise out here?
I think you would have to ask, right?
Be like, hey, I've got $5 million. I'll spend some of it on this.
I
Yeah.
mean, we have no idea how injured Druin actually is.
Yeah.
If like, there's no way they're putting him back in the game, even if it was like nothing.
Yeah.
I agree.
This is the ultimate. I'm not reading one single thing into that injury. I'm disappointed he's not out there because if he was out there, you know he was fine.
Yeah.
But
He was playing good.
we'll see.
Val is skating good tonight at least, so.
I swear to God, if we released a Halifax homie shirt and he gets injured in this useless ass game, oh my God.
Giving up on life.
Look, I love Marcus Aurelius. I'm not trading $5 million to talk with him for 5 minutes.
No chance. Also, like, what are the rules to this? Did you just trade $5 million to have a guy yell at you in Latin for 5 minutes? Like,
Right. That was part of the Indiana Jones movie that I watched on the plane back from Baltimore. They travel through time at the end of that movie, and he's talking with somebody in Greek.
okay.
And I was like, good thing you speak that language, dude. Otherwise, this would have been an entirely useless interaction. Because the airplane flies through the sky after it travels through time, and they all think it's a dragon because you're in ancient Greece. So they're like, it's a dragon. What the fuck is this?
That sounds like something from a B sci-fi movie.
I mean, the last two Indiana Jones movies have kind of been that caliber.
I haven't seen the most recent one, but yeah. The
This one
fourth
is way better than Crystal Skull.
Okay, well, the bar was low.
Archimedes. That's who it was. It was Archimedes.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, dancing. In this world.
Yeah, both teams keep it moving. Come
All
on.
right, there's no reason to do that. We know Lee Harvey Oswald did it.
No, we don't.
We do. I'm not saying there couldn't have been someone else or other people who set it up, but we know Lee Harvey Oswald did his part.
Also, is there a rule? Again, Rudo's clarification on rules. Do they have to tell the truth?
I doubt it.
Because
yeah.
he could just be like, "No, I'm a patsy. I said that," and then Jack Ruby shot me.
How specific do you have to be? Like, can you take the angle of like, I want to talk to the guy who killed JFK, and don't like specifically say Lee Harvey Oswald?
Yeah. But also, if you leave it really vague like that, does Lyndon B. Johnson get involved in that? Because he's the one who actually ordered that?
Oh my God, here we go. I mean, look, if that's the guy who pops up, then you know.
Well,
like,
what? Like, is it like 18 people pop up? Because you're like, all right, you guys were all involved in this? This answers a lot of
12
questions.
seconds.
Marilyn Monroe. Wait, does she already die? No. She died now.
Yeah, well, she's dead now, so Marilyn Monroe would pop up.
No, but if you said, show me the man who killed JFK.
Person.
Oh, okay. You said person? Okay.
Oh, I'm definitely clarifying now, just in case.
Nah, Marilyn Monroe didn't kill JFK. She just killed everyone's opinion of his ability to have sex.
Yeah. There's actually a
He
really
is
good,
notoriously quick.
really good book on JFK's whole life that I read many years ago. It was interesting. I learned a lot about how fucked up that family was.
It's mega fucked up.
Yeah. I mean, it remains fucked up.
True.
Look at RFK running for president, where it's like, I can't even understand what you're saying. Yeah, could you
that's
do
true.
that?
Like, how much do they know in those moments?
And well, like Tupac definitely wouldn't be able to tell you who shot him, but
Nah, Diddy put out the hit. He didn't shoot him.
right, this is
But we know the guy that did it because he won't fucking shut his mouth.
this is the Lee Harvey question of how many people pop up if you say I want the people involved in JFK's assassination.
We're just talking.
But like, could you just have like one like crime, like true crime answer? Like,
Oh, Jean Benet.
no, I mean all of them, right? Like, have like one true crime person where you're like, I want to know the answers to all the murders.
That nobody knows.
Yeah, all the unsolved murders and controversies out there. And it's just like one person pops up, like an omniscient presence pops up and is like, just like runs through them, right?
No tiebreaker for the Art Ross. They just share it. Which murders would I really like to know? Or I guess not necessarily murders, but
Mysteries?
yeah, mysteries in general.
I'd want to know about DB Cooper.
For sure.
Who?
DB Cooper, the guy who
You just-
hijacked an
He
airplane.
just died out in those woods, right? Like,
But they didn't find the money. So I'm like, I want to know. I want to know the answers of the DB Cooper. I want to know who he was, and I want to know where the money went, and obviously what happened to
no,
him.
I'm pretty sure the money just ended up getting scattered throughout that forest and probably buried and degraded.
Okay, but I want to know that.
Like, one of the big movie show findings, like, found a wad of money, like, in a riverbank in that area.
Okay.
Like, I think there's enough info. I don't need to ask about DB.
Just because I've been reading the book, I'd like to know the true nature of Cleopatra's death.
That I would be interested in. Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, I think Tiff has a great one that is repeated in chat with Jean-Benet Ramsey.
Yep. I would like to. I'm like, I have my own opinion, but would love 100% closure on making a murderer.
Oh yeah, there are some where I'm like, did Hitler really die in the bunker? Like,
Sure.
there's some where I'm like, I would like some confirmation of some things.
No.
But that's what I'm saying. Can I just get like a true crime? Can I get like an Uwatu to just tell me? I could fire off questions for 5 minutes and this dude could just answer a bunch of questions for me. I might give up $5 million for that.
For the answers to any question you have.
Yeah, but as long as they like let me walk in prepared.
We definitely know who killed Caesar.
Oh God.
Oh, the Avril Lavigne body double?
Oh my God.
I want to know. I want to know.
Yikes.
Oh, yeah, Shelley Miscavige. I'd like to know that one, too. That's a good one.
I don't think there's anything to know about that one.
Yeah, it was Courtney Love. Done.
Yeah, what? What was your answer?
Courtney Love.
Oh, yeah.
We're good.
Definitely wasn't himself. No, not at all.
It wasn't, man. Look at the evidence.
We're like gonna start popping up on people's conspiracy theory timelines.
Oh, the Paul McCartney replacement one is a fun theory, too. I say fun, but it's like, if any of these are true, they're kind of horrific. How extensive was MK Ultra?
We know that. That's published.
We don't know how extensive it was.
Yes, we
We
do.
know it happened.
We know more or less the extent of it.
Jack the Ripper's another good one.
Jack the Ripper would be interesting. That one would be interesting.
Way to go, Casey. Now people are going to say mean things about you on the internet again.
That was the penalty?
No, this is.
Oh, okay.
we are all on lists. Yeah, Druin did leave and has not returned to the game. Is not on the bench. Yeah. Let's get some PK cardio.
What are some other good ones? That guy. I want to know. I mean, I guess he's still alive. But that guy in the Canadian prison,
Who's that?
For what?
he was arrested at the border. And he won't tell anyone who he is or what he's doing
I don't
in the
know this story.
country. And so he's just in a Canadian prison as an unknown person that like was trying to get into the country illegally.
Really?
Yikes.
I want to know who that guy is.
I mean, there was a whole bunch of information released about how much the American government knew about UFOs and aliens.
Yep.
And it kind of got lost in a news cycle because now we're in hell.
Yep.
That was a distraction.
Yeah.
Definitely
Maybe that could be it.
aliens.
Yep.
Did turning on the Hadron Collider actually kill all of us and we're in purgatory now?
That's why we're in a different time.
That's fine.
No.
I would also like to know that answer.
Can I just say
No, I hate this. I know what you're about to say. I'm going to hate it.
why? Why do you hate it?
Go ahead.
This is the stupidest conspiracy theory. The Mandela
The
effect
Mandela
is
effect.
bullshit.
No.
It's not real.
It's so real.
Humanity's hubris that they would rather believe that they jumped timelines than misremembered something. This will be our downfall as a society.
I mean, this is the same hubris that causes people to think that their presence at a hockey game or something that they've worn
Yeah, and it's stupid as shit.
has an effect on the
And
outcome.
it's really dumb.
dumb.
Have you seen the TikTok series on Fruit of the Loom?
Yes.
The Berenstain Bears is the big one. But Fruit of the Loom I've seen as well.
Both ones that
They're that like went like back and looked for things.
Yeah.
And found like a thing.
A thing.
Point that like like a cow or whatever was like you know, like egging her on like that's not real. Like,
Yeah, with the cornucopia on it, I who cares?
I agree. Who cares? I just think it's funny that like a company goes so far as
Yeah, they'd rather do that than like just believe that they misremembered something.
My question is, why do so many people misremember the same things?
Because if
If there's an explanation for it, I'm about it.
There
but at the
is.
moment,
when enough people misremember something, it enters the general consciousness, and then those things get passed down, and it becomes entire sections of the country, particularly before the internet.
I'm trying not to get too deep into the certain things that I want to say here because what you're describing is our political climate.
That is
100%.
exactly what I'm describing. Like it's called the Mandela effect because that became so widespread that it got put in a fucking school textbook that he died in prison.
That one always blew me away because I was like, what?
Yeah.
Oh, somebody. Oh, no.
The thing is, like, the Luke, I am your father one is way easier explained because it was a changing of the words for context, right? Like, if you just walk around saying, I am your father,
It's weird.
and people aren't going to get the reference. But if you go, Luke, I am your father, then they know you're talking about Star Wars. The fascinating thing about the early creation myths to me is how many of them are so similar, right? Like, all of them have a flood.
Right.
All of them have, like... Yeah.
Same basic tenets.
Right.
They just all kind of take on a little different
Yep.
shapes. I guess the details are a little different, but you're like, huh.
A lot of things are math in here.
Yeah.
It's almost like we're all in one big thing. We're all going our separate ways.
What happened to the dinosaurs?
A meteor, we know that.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but I'd like to watch it.
That'd be cool.
Give me 5 minutes to just watch the things, watch some stuff. Yeah, I don't want to like watch the dinosaurs die, but like, all right, maybe I
Touch the
do.
golden.
I guess I kind of do. My bad. If that's dark, I'm sorry.
Good save. This guy's under control, man.
Yeah,
Man, I love
the problem with the whole Mandela effect
under
thing is
control.
that people started getting wild with
He's
a bunch of
facing
shit
an
that I'm just
AHL
like,
it. Huh?
He's playing an AHL team.
No. I don't
know.
care about the
I
shots.
know,
I'm
but-
just talking about his positioning. I don't care about the chances or whatever. Just under control.
hell yeah, are dinosaurs real? Let's get into it.
Yep.
Well, they're
Was
not.
there a Noah's Ark?
Lac de Noah?
I have a question. No, never mind. We shouldn't go here. I should
Yeah, I
not.
was, as soon as I said it, I was like, if we expand on this at all, this could be bad.
Give it to him.
Don't pass that.
Shoot it. You have a hat trick on, buddy.
No, but
made
only
the
that, he
wrong
worst
pass.
choice. He
yeah.
had a guy going in the net.
Yeah.
Guys tend to be too nice.
What?
5-1.
No, not even there. It can't even happen there.
P.S. We should have some Die Hard content out tomorrow or Saturday.
Yeah.
It should really be tomorrow, but because we have to be here early, it probably won't be.
If you think the moon landing is fake, I will fight you.
I mean, where are the stars, bro?
I know.
Yeah, you know I'm fucking with you. That's like, to me, I'm like, that's like the flat earth thing where you're just like, this is so dumb.
It takes you like maybe 5 minutes to prove that wrong to yourself. Like, I will say, was extremely high comedy when what's his name made that documentary about the flat Earth and spent the whole thing like being like, "Wow, this all proves that it's not flat at all."
And at the very end, they do the big thing with the super expensive camera, and then they do the really cheap experiment, and they prove that it's got the curvature of the Earth, and then. He looks at the guy, he looks at the camera, and he goes, "Don't tell anybody about this." Amazing. Oh, man. Yeah, I never understood the flat earth one because I was just like, the alternate theories here are like the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Yep. No, there's a giant ice wall around the planet.
I don't know, man. Maybe people like us were talking like this a long time ago when we thought that the Earth was the center of the solar system. And they're like, "Oh, can you believe there are people that think it's the sun? Idiots!" Who knows what we'll know in 200 years?
Look, I am way more ready to believe, and for the record, I don't believe this, before someone thinks that this is actually a thing. I could be way more convinced that the Earth was hollow and giants live inside.
Hell yeah.
Than flat Earth. Like,
Agreed.
Earth.
Hollow Earth theory is a lot more fun. The hollow moon theory is just dumb.
The best moon theory is that Russia secretly colonized it in the 60s and they have a base on the dark side.
Which was
And it's used to fight like space aliens or something. I don't know.
also
Hey, Jax.
There he is.
also very closely tied to that Transformers movie,
Yeah.
which I'm just saying, if Michael Bay thinks that your dumb theory is a good jumping off point for one of his movies.
Super legit.
Not that Michael Bay is writing the movie, but
Oh, God.
there's a save.
Couple of saves. It's
Look
still
at that
loose.
shit. Look at that shit.
He's a good goalie, man. He's a good goalie.
So we agree that he should be the game one starter. Just in our
You
opinion.
just switched subjects.
If we were Jared Bednar.
Oh, yeah. If it were me, I'd start him.
Okay, so all three of us would start Eustace on it in game one. Cool.
But
We
it
don't need
won't
to
be,
spend
and
a
I
bunch
get
of
it.
time on it, like on the show and stuff, being like, well, they're not going
save.
to. They're not going to.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. There's no... We can think whatever we want. They're not doing it. What? There was some... I want to, like, tread lightly here, because I'm not trying to, like, step on anybody's beliefs, even though we've already done that a lot.
I mean,
so.
I was not trying to do that when I said I would take the $5 million over talking to Joseph
I'm
Smith.
I'm about to like do that also, and I'm not trying to be like mean or anything, but like there was some culture that believed that the world is actually covered by a giant like God blanket, and all the stars are like holes poked in the blanket.
I have never heard this, but this is fascinating.
Yeah. Turtle just floating through space. And we're on its back.
Come on, Miles. Be a man about it. Go hard to the net.
Get the 10. Right there.
It goes off his body.
That
and
will not be a
It
goal.
will not count, but he got the 10.
It will count.
He literally
He
glove
bats
batted
that
it.
thing
Yeah,
in. Like, give me a
he-
break. I got what I wanted, though.
He's trying to get his.
Even he knows it.
Oh yeah, I mean, they called it like this is the most obvious no call on the ice ever. We don't need jacks for this one. He just slaps it in.
Oh yeah, he knows. He's like, oh
He
god.
just slaps it in.
All right.
That's so good.
Should count though, right? Change the rules.
He
Should
got
count.
10.
No.
Should count.
Get
That's
away
his
from
10.
me.
That's his 10th.
Tiff, I'm gonna send you 3 stars.
You're gonna look at it. He got his 10th. I'm telling you. I told you it's his. My eyes
Why
are
are
so
we
good.
even reviewing this? It's so obviously not a goal. There's no reason.
Yeah.
Because the quest for 10 must be upheld.
In this world.
All right. Chad, who should be 3rd star of this game?
Me.
Give me your answers and I'll decide if I like them or not. All right, I can't get a serious answer, so fuck you, chat. Respect. I understand this is not a... All right. Nathan McKinney.
Got my title in there before AJ got the 3 stars. Easy.
Where's your description?
Yeah, you're gonna beat me on that one.
Well, hurry up and put it in there.
You could put it in between. Tiff's a smart girl. She'll figure it out.
Tiff, can you figure it out?
Jax is back on.
Whose goal am I forgetting? Nichushkin had 2, Cogliano, Parise, and who?
Cogliano's is Manson.
Manson.
Okay, but Parise and who? That's 4.
Miko, first goal.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Nice shot. Back to his high glove.
God, it would be so funny to put Joseph Smith as the 3rd star. It would be... God, I wish we could make jokes like that.
Thank you for the super chat, Aaron. Much appreciated.
I sent my first super chat ever the other day to
Really?
the PHNX Coyotes.
I've sent them a few over the years.
Yeah, I sent him one just giving him love.
Oh,
Don't give up this goal. All right. If he gave up that goal,
that
I was
would have
taking
been
him off
sick if
my
it
stars.
worked, though.
Yeah, if it worked.
Okay, I don't want to see McKinnon on the ice ever again.
Yep. They're done here.
Yeah,
Nice
where
play.
are we on the minutes? Oh, he's at 17:10 before that shift.
Yeah, he's done.
Yeah.
Pack it in.
Yeah, call it good, dude. McCarr's at 20:30. Come on. We don't need to do this.
Yeah, Eric's pulling a Jonathan Druin on us, though.
What?
He was too good on the show. He's going to price himself out.
Eric, have you not told me something?
No, I'm not. Well, I can't read, so I don't know what was said.
Someone was giving you props, saying you're a good fit on the team.
Oh, thanks, buddy. Or lady, I'm not sure. I can't read.
Buddy is universal.
Buddy's universal. The worm.
Sharks have not had the worst single season ever. Just the worst modern one. I believe the worst one is still the Capitals expansion.
There was, yeah, they won like what, 6
It
games?
was
7 games?
single-digit games.
Yeah.
Bad.
I remember
And they did
actually.
it 2 years in a row. It wasn't even like, hey, we just had a crazy expansion season. It was like, no.
We're really,
Yeah.
really bad still.
We're actually dog shit.
Dog poo poo. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They won 8 games their first year and 11 games their
Yeah,
second.
I thought, yeah, 7. I said it was 8.
Imagine having an 80-game season and having 21 points. God, that's rough.
That is something.
We have a. Can I get a goal differential on that team? Holy shit!
I think that season has the record, like single season, single player minus record.
Yeah, I bet it's all of them.
One of the defensemen I think was like particularly outrageous.
Oh, Val. Val's
Minus
flying tonight.
82.
And they made the playoffs?
More than minus one a game.
Bill Mickelson, and he only played 59 games. Greg Jolie had a negative 69 in 44 games.
That's impressive.
Was Guy Charon on that lineup?
I don't know.
No. Gary
How
Howard?
the fuck?
Oh, nice play.
Everybody on that team. Even the guys that don't play that much.
Not awesome, dogs.
12 games, minus 13.
Have you seen this? Drew an injury?
Lower body?
Oh, and he goes hard into the boards here? I don't think it's anything.
Let me
think
see.
no?
Can I see it?
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure he was, like, annoyed in the moment, and...
There you go. Might have to replay it, but... Thanks for the $10, Sparky. Much appreciated.
I mean, there's no... Might have just pulled his hip or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, he's fine. He's going to be
Yeah.
fine.
Plus, minus is stupid, and I don't like it, but minus 82...
That's outrageous.
Well, now that's when you're like, oh, I like it.
Well, that's exactly what the stat is for. If you take plus minus, and if something extreme is going on with plus minus, it means you should investigate further and figure out what the fuck is going on.
Not draw the conclusion.
Yeah,
As
exactly.
we learned from Sam Girard last year, don't draw a hard conclusion just because it's an outlier. Look into it and say, okay, what's going on here?
Yep.
So I'm sure that dude, he's sucked. Because if it's minus 82. Nice move.
Yeah, hold on. I want to see, did he play any more games in the NHL?
After that season.
Yeah. Yeah. His first 15 games, he was a minus 11. Then 72 games, minus 53.
Jesus.
Holy lordy. He needed that one game that he played the next year to not be a minus 1 for every game he played in his career.
Wow.
He finished minus 146 in 147 games.
Yikes.
Look, if Sam Girard was that, I'd be like, okay,
There might be some problem.
I don't need to look too much deeper into this.
Well,
Yikes.
you're a minus one every night.
Yeah.
Every single night.
Yikes.
All right, Chad, we got one last
82 games in.
regular season post game to do for you. Thank you for the $10, Parker. Post game coming your way, 10 minutes ish. We'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.
We all silly like the mayor.